Hey guys, Adrian here, and I wanted to make this vlog short and to the point, or shorter than my last one, or last take. Um, anyways, first off, a happy holidays and a happy New Year's to you for those of you who celebrate the holidays and all that. If not, I hope you have a great day. Today is Christmas when I'm shooting this, and I hope 2014 will be a awesome year for you guys. I don't believe so much in resolutions. I believe you should constantly progress within yourself every day. So I hope you tend to do that as the year goes on. Um, with that said, I've been gone obviously for 2 weeks. I've been gone for a while, and if for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, Twitter, etc., I was in the Philippines. Last minute flight, I took off to the Philippines, and 2 weeks there, and I took a lot of time off, just time to get away from things, see family mainly. That was the main objective, grandparents, cousins, all those sort of things, and just spend time with them. And it was one of the times I got to take off. I took away. I emailed all my clients. I took all my work, and I just pushed it aside. I actually shot a vlog while I was there, but the internet wasn't even good enough to upload it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna not worry about this stuff. Like, tuck it away. This is just for me. This is my time for my family, myself, all of that. So I spent a lot of time with family. I spent a lot of time out. I spent a lot of time shopping too. Just uh, after a year's worth of hard work and years before that, I think if you work for yourself, if you work for a 9 to 5, a business, whatever, every now and then it's a good thing to reward yourself. To remind yourself why you do work so hard, what you work for, and splurge yourself. I mean, that's why I apologize for all this mess going on. I'm unpacking. I have all these belts, scarves, clothes I bought. You can see here I bought a lot of winter apparel from the stores, the boutiques, like the Louis Vuitton stores and all that. I went all over the place, especially in the airport. So it was just a great time. It was just a good time to kind of take off, and then you get back and you got to have all that motivation to work, especially with all the money I blew away. I got to make a lot of that back with the work, and all the work kind of piled up as I was gone. Aside from that, though, I wanted to say that while I was there, I was staying in my parents' retirement home. I'm going to have some footage of it here. Really beautiful, beautiful house. But while I was there, in their subdivision where the retirement home is, that was just recently built, there's actually a lot available there. And this is one of the big things I want to talk about in this video, as I feel that is one of my big decisions, and up to this point, one of my biggest achievements in kind of um, like a chapter in this thing that we call life. There's 2 lots available next to their house. Originally, I planned on buying one lot. They're 240 square meters by 240 to build a house upon. It's something I thought about for a long time, and I decided, I wouldn't mind necessarily living in here. And if not so much living, visiting the States, or maybe living in the States for a couple of years and going back, but to have a house to come back to have something I own, I thought that's something to really be proud of. I saw that in my parents' retirement home, and I saw how people were proud of it. I saw how family admired that, and I wanted something like that. I'm in the position that I can afford that at the age of 18, and that's something that I'm really opportunistic and I can't find. I don't want to say lucky, but fortunate, I guess, to have. And I decided to actually go ahead, and I got a really good deal on 2 lots. So I got the 2 lots literally neighboring my parents' house. So we're gonna have the middle lot connect to each other. For 480 square meters, 40 by 40, at a really awesome deal. So in conversion wise, it's about 25,000 per lot. It's 25,000 K. So or 25K, 25,000 US dollars. So 50,000 in total around there. I was offered 0% interest. I got a really great deal because one of the family members. Uh, it's one of my family members' brother who owns the lot, or my uncle's brother who owns the lot. So something to that effect. It's somewhere in the family. Anyways, really awesome deal. Literally, in terms of everywhere else we looked, that was the best deal we could find, and it's neighboring my parents, so that's something that's cool. It's near family and all of that. And in terms of building a house, that cost can range from however you want it to range. But to say I'm gonna get to do that before 20 is just a really, really awesome experience, guys. And it's gonna be a 6-month project to build. And I don't plan on building it right away. I'm gonna let the land go up in value. They're building a mall right next to the subdivision, so the land's just gonna shoot up. Um, and I just have all these kind of check boxes to kind of go through now. I can't own the lot in terms of the title. The title's under my mom's name right now because I can't officially own it under my name until I am a dual citizen of the Philippines. So that being said, that's a pretty crazy investment. A lot of my money and my own personal money that I've saved up, nobody else's. I'm doing this by myself. And then on top of that, the money that's going to be used to build the house. So there's a lot of things to be done. But there's no words, like I said, that I can use to describe this feeling, because 2 years from today, 2 days from today, I should say, 27th, December 27th, 7 years ago. So December 27th, 2007, I started adrianstech.com. I started my first official quote unquote business, and it's gone so many different ways from that YouTube channel that I started that I still continue to upload to today. And I don't want to have any misconceptions. YouTube hasn't enabled me to do this. YouTube hasn't enabled me to buy the house or build a house and all that. No, it's enabled doors. I'm nowhere near that big status where I'm getting paid a full-time salary on YouTube, or a six-figure salary on YouTube. It's come in different ways of the businesses I own and operate. Those have all stemmed from YouTube. YouTube has enabled me to get different connections, different people, meet a awesome community of people, and really expand. 2013, and I hope going onwards to 2014 for me, was a year to break barriers. I believe that anybody, there's these barriers that society, people will set up. You can't do this, you can't do that. You're molded into this one thing. You should only do that if you're good at that. And I think I really try to venture out of that mold and break those barriers. If I can do this, I can do that. I can be successful in this business, I can do that. And that was to prove to myself and to prove other people wrong that, these barriers don't exist. That if you really want to break them, if you really want to show people that you don't fit that one mold, that you can do this, you can be successful at this, and maybe you'll fail along the way. Maybe you'll mess up in some different aspects. But 2013 was a rough ride. There was good times, there was bad times for me, both personally and professionally. But nonetheless, I'm where I am today because of it. And I'm glad to say I could end 2013 on such a high note. On being able to afford a lot and build a house before my 19th birthday, which is in January 4th. That's something I can, again, it's speechless for me. So with that, guys, I want to thank you, all of you. I don't care if you subscribed yesterday. I don't, if you subscribed 7 years ago, that's even a bigger thing. I want to thank each and one of you who subscribed to YouTube, who has viewed a video, who has contributed in any sort of fashion, whether you're visiting the website, leaving feedback, emailing me, supporting a project, whatever it may be. Your guys' support goes a long way. And you're the reason I do the things that I do. You're the reason that I get to create the businesses I do. You're the reason that I have the courage, the tenacity, the insert your word here, to do what I'm doing now, because of this site called YouTube. It allowed me to break out and really discover the things I want to do in life, and discover a career and build a career from the ground up. It wasn't easy. It was a 7 years project, guys. It's 7 years to get to where I am right now. I started young. I had that advantage with me, but it takes time. But hard work, the ridiculous work ethic, all of that, it was definitely worth it. And with that, guys, I want to say again, a happy holidays, a happy New Year's. I apologize, this went longer. Not too long. Last one was like 12, 13 minutes. This one's around 8 minutes. Thanks again. Here's to a awesome 2014. Here's to a lot of new things to come, a lot of new expansion, a lot of new things for both channels, new businesses, all of that. And I will catch you guys in the next video.